Hi everybody. How are y'all doing tonight? I had 22 people. Goodness. Oh my gosh. Did I hit the wrong thing? I can't tell. My dog just pounced on me. Oh my goodness. So let me make sure y'all can hear me. First of all, let's check volume, make sure that everything's good. And let me come over here and get rid of okay, good. I'm getting some thumbs up that all of that is good. My dog is on a rampage right now. He's knocking things over. No. He loves to take Kleenexes out of my Kleenex box. Oh my gosh. It is going to be one of those. Oh, thank you, Jenna. Jenna is not here because we decided that by the time this, I hate the glare, I'm sorry. We decided that by the time this finishes at 6 o'clock our time, and she would walk back home in this wind and cold, that it would be better if she just stayed over at her house. And I'm glad that y'all can hear me okay. Thank you. I want to say that I had 22 people on. Go around this way. Come around this way. Come on. Come around this way. Oh, goodness. You are just, he says, I got all rested up today, Mama. Y'all are going to hear about our 2 nights here in a minute. But, no, look. Oh, early birds. I looked and went to see who all was on at 5 till, and there were already 22 of you on early, and that included Robin Mallory. These are the ones that were talking to each other, and I just love it when you guys interact. So thank you for that. Hi, baby. Robin Mallory, Granny Gus Bear, Suzanne, Sue's at Large. Thank y'all so much. And I don't know how it is where you guys are. I need to see the comments there. How am I going to do this? I'll put this over here. There's Patty Coretta. Oh, yay. Okay, y'all hang on. Let me finish this. I want to just say that our weather here is very, very windy still. It's a little bit better than it has been in this last little bit. It's died down some. In fact, I'm getting hot. So that's our weather. But thank you, early birds that were on. I really appreciate that. And Patty says she's actually early for a change, but I missed it. I'm sorry. I missed Patty on there. She was definitely on early. And there's Mouse Boots says she hasn't been to Denver, but hey, Richard, look, I'm wearing the jewelry you gave me and your sister for Christmas. And 59 in Phoenix. It's actually that temperature here now. I bet it's colder than that, Terry, in Washington. And let's see, Sue. Hi, Sue, one of my newest KOKO fam members, even though she's been a KOKO fam member in my heart for quite a while. She is in Utah where it's 31 degrees. And oh good, Pup Camper says y'all can hear me just fine. My cute furry accessory. He's just a mess, and he's on a tear because we've had such a hard 2 nights, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But Rosa on the road, Rosalie. Oh, I'm not going to get that right. That's too much for me to figure out. Oh, Jana, that's so sweet. No, she's texting me and offering to come get him, but no, he's okay. Yes, Bonnie, cold and windy in the queue. That is good. Thank y'all for letting me know you could hear me. Hi, Lisa Rangel, good, a new channel family member. Peck Dinehart, I know Finn. He'll be back up here. I got to see what he's chewing. Hold on. Okay, it's a bone. We're good. Earlier, it was one of my shoes, which he got off of the cabinet, which was not good. Maine to Arizona is an expedition. That's right, Marcia, if you were to make it. At least he isn't taking used ones out of the trash right now. I've had to learn to put my trash up high. I just was not used to that. Bandit never once got into the trash or anything like that. That I can remember. Jana might correct me on that. But he never once got into the trash. I didn't have to worry about stuff like that. Finn will get anything and everything and eat it. And if he doesn't eat it, he tears it up. And So, oof, gosh. Hey, Chris, another new KOKO fam member, and so good to see. No, not new KOKO fam member. She joined on the community Facebook group. Hi, Charlie and Diane. Jan and I were just looking at a picture today of that where you guys. I should go get it. Do you guys remember? Let me put this up. Hold on. How do I do this? I forgot how to do this. Where I put it over here. I don't know how to make it show up now. Let's see. How do I make it show up? Oh, add to broadcast. So, Charlie and Diane, do y'all remember in Eagle Nest, you gave us a gift certificate, and just today, the memory of that popped up, and I'm going to go get that picture. Popped up, and I sent it to Jana, and I said, where was this picture taken? And she said, I don't know. Let me think about it. And then when I put it in Google Photos, it showed where it was from. Let me go get that, because it's a great picture, and we had such a good time. They gave us, here we go. They gave us there. Can y'all see that? It might be a little bit too big. They gave us yeah, that's too big. Anyway, they gave us a gift certificate to a restaurant there in, I meant to put that over here. Y'all hang on. They're in Eagle Nest, and it was such fun to go there and eat. And Jana, of course, is eating a chili cheeseburger. Imagine that. There. See, I have to do all of this for all the pictures that I show you guys. But I finally got it done. Woohoo! If I'd have remembered that that's where it was from, she told me just before we went live. But anyway, Charlie and Diane, thank you again. I don't know if y'all remember that from now 2 years ago, but what fun. So let me catch back up on some other comments. And Surf and Dodo, oh, thank you. Bright and beautiful today. That's so sweet. I've had a long day, a tough day, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. But it's also good. It's all good. Hi, buddy. And hi, Betty. Hi, James Connolly. Yay! Yes, you finally made it on the live stream. I'm so happy about that. And Linda, currently in Texas, says it's hot and humid, or just humid. Yes, it is. And 42 are on, and 59 now, and 23 thumbs up. Oh, that's where Jana was saying, do I need to come get him? So sweet. I'm way behind on comments, aren't I? Let me catch up a little bit. Oh my goodness. Kathy is on. Yeah. Robin is running the AC in New Orleans. I'm now that the wind is starting to die down a little bit, at 50 something here, I feel like I need the AC. And thank you. So Richard gave me and his sister, I don't know if y'all can see them, this hummingbird jewelry for Christmas, and y'all got to see the video where I went and met him and his friend in Phoenix with River, and it was such fun. Let's see, I'm having to watch what my dog's doing. I'm so sorry. He's got something. Oh, it's still his bone. He dropped it and he jumped down and got it, but he dropped it in my laundry bag. And so he jumped down and got it. Hi, Deb Anderson. Good to see you. Hi, Caroline Freebird. I saw your sweet comment. I think it'll be on comments tomorrow. Thank you for that. Katie in New Hampshire. And yes, Peg is asking about my hummingbird pendant, and Richard Albert gave me that for Christmas. That was a great picture, wasn't it? Hey, Nobo Greg, good to see you on here. Where are you camped these days? I'm behind on social media, so I don't know where you're at these days. And Surfing Dodo is going to be here after the 14th, which means that she can make it to my mini meetup at Gringo's on January 16th. I should have made a little sign for that, but if you're in the area, please come to Gringo's down by the big tent on the 16th. The big tent opens on the 17th, and I'll be there from 11 to 1 that day. It is come and go. You don't have to eat with us, but you're welcome to if you want to. Yes, Eagle Nest Cafe, great burgers. We do remember. Yay! Thank you so much. And let's see, freezing. Oh, Caroline, Suzanne, Suzette Large is also in Denver. and says it's freezing there. She said it was 20-something degrees. Ooh. Mardi Gras season has started. There's king cakes. What is a king cake? Y'all enlighten this non-New Orleans girl. I don't know what a king cake is. My goodness, the winds. Oh God, that's attractive, isn't it? The winds just play havoc with my allergies. I'm telling you. Hi, baby. What are you doing? Huh? He's wondering. He doesn't do anything halfway. He comes in. No, you're just wanting this, and you can't have it. You can't have it. See? That's all he's focused on. You can't have it. It's for my eyeballs. And in Illinois. Who's in Illinois? Oh, Carmen is in Illinois. And y'all excuse me, but it's because of the allergies with these winds. It's just crazy. It's Surfing Dodo and Bonnie and others. A lot of people do Plamosa. Oh, you're in Ajo. I bet I know right where you are. Those beautiful those flat cactus. Now I can't think of the name of them. Make sure I don't have anything. What are you getting into? Those cactus that have the funny arms. You know. God, now I'm just losing my mind. Y'all just ignore me. Okay, Jenna's going to tell me a story about king cake that they had at work one year. I love her stories when she shares them with me. No, you can't get in my Kleenex box. This is why I need a shelf in my bedroom area. I'll put it over here. You going to look out the window? Okay, you can look out the window. That's a good thing for you to do. That's a good thing for him to do. I think it's different things. But so let me see if I can catch up here. All right, so let me tell you what our subject is about tonight, and I'll try to keep up with comments at the same time. But I love that y'all are all talking to each other. Hi, Texas lady. Good to see you. And yes, Joan. Joan and I usually have a booth right by each other. Y'all that have been following my channel throughout the summer and have been with me, you know that I'm not doing Tyson Wells. I'm not up to it this year. I will be back there next year with the booth next to her as usual. I'm very blessed that Kim, the owner, is working with me on that. But she will be there, and that's the opening day of Tyson Wells. So what I thought that we might do is when we get through with lunch, those that want to will go visit Joan. So that's kind of my game plan, Joan. Glad to see you on here. And yeah, Texas lady, it is blowing bad here out of the north. Or Carla, are you in Quartzsite? Because it's blowing here out of the north as well. Let's see. Surf and Dodo. It's saguaro cactuses, especially around Ajo and everything where Greg is camped. But he found this place, and there are some saguaro cactuses around there that the arms are a different, and I can't think right now. Maybe he'll answer us. Yes, I know. Oregon Pipe Cactus National Monument is close by. Jenna and I camped there. Jenna, was it 2 or 3 years ago? We camped there, and I love that area. It's one of the first places I camped when I got on the road in 2015. And let's see. Joan Rock Pringle. That's right. Whoop, whoop. Can't wait to see you. Can't wait to see you either, Joan. All right. So, 2 nights ago, not last night, but 2 nights ago, my baby boy was sick, and it was, okay. No, Texas lady, it doesn't. I just didn't, since it's blowing, of course, if it's blowing out of the north, it's blowing out of the north probably for everybody in a certain area anyway, but I didn't know it was the winds were reaching all the way to Texas. They are blowing out of the northwest predominantly here, and will switch to the north supposedly tomorrow. And in fact, on Saturday, we are Saturday when you go to bed Friday night. If you're in this area, they're saying I can't hardly believe it, but they're giving a freeze warning from midnight till 9 a.m. Saturday morning. So drip on your faucets if you're in an RV like us, or open your cabinet doors, whatever you need to do. Jana says it's 2 years ago when we were at the Organ Pipe Cactus National Monument. Anyway, love that area. One of the first places I camped in 2015. And Crested, oh, there you go. Okay, so thank you, Greg. And Greg always has the most lovely photos and everything anyway, but a crested saguaro. Y'all say it. I'm doing the best I can. Yeah, Joan says she can't even paint with the winds are so high. I get it. Hey, Mary Cooper, good to see you. Okay, so I'm going to ignore comments for a little bit, and then I'll come back to that, because I want to tell you, so 2 nights ago, Finn was sick. And after what we went through with Bandit, I mean, it was just horrific. That you know, his death was tragic. His illness was tragic. Y'all were there with me through it all, and thank you again for those who were. But to have another sick dog this soon, it is messing with me big time. It's not going to stay there, is it? You're okay, buddy. Let me move it. You don't have to. You're okay. Let me move my stuff. There you go. Can we unwrap our leg from around my phone, though? Because that won't go well when you take off. All right. There we go. Thank you. Now you're good. Lay back down. Anyway, it's terrifying. But I really do think it was because I gave him all natural, no dye, no preservatives, no nothing in it, pig ears, one single ingredient, which I'm looking for an SID diet for him on treats, single ingredient diet. I only want single ingredients as much as I can. I don't want to give him a lot of preservatives or anything. I'm trying my best to keep him well. We'll never really know what made Bandit so sick, but the doctors told me early on in his life, because of the DIY neuter job that they did at the Fighting Dog Ranch where he was, and the corrective surgeries he had to have from that, that he would have trouble. But I still just didn't expect to lose him so tragically. So I'm paranoid when it comes to Finn. So when he got sick and kept me up all night 2 nights ago, I thought, oh my God. And then last night, so this boy, let me show y'all. I'm going to show y'all this picture. So this boy, oh, not that picture, I already showed you. Anyway, my FNL tonight, we're going to talk about KOKO ain't easy, but we keep going. Keep on keeping on. And I'm going to give you some examples of that tonight. And the first one is Finn. This was him in the middle of the night. That baby boy, he will sleep through lightning, thunder, hail, fireworks, construction. Nothing bothers him. But the winds last night, they did him in. And he was barking every time. And then we had something fly across the desert and hit my rig. And I thought that I'd found what it was this morning. But Jen and I went over and looked. And we don't think that's what it was. Anyway, it just was a long, long night. And so in the last 2 nights, I've had maybe 3 hours sleep. And that messes, I shouldn't say messes with you. I start saying that messes with you. I can only speak for myself. That messes with me big time to not have enough sleep. I mean, totally. I feel like I'm doing my morning coffee with Debra. I'm always stopping my morning coffee with Debra and drinking my coffee. But the winds, also the allergies, and I'm taking an antihistamine that has me dry. Anyway, that baby boy will sleep through anything. So now I've had 2 nights of no sleep. And then today, you guys, that is where he has spent most of his day, is on my shoulder. He just has been so scared, so frantic, so needy, and I don't mind. I mean, he can do whatever he needs to do to feel safe, and so that's what he's been doing today. And then when he wasn't doing that, he was looking at me, staring at me like, Mama, make the wind stop blowing. He hasn't liked it at all. and the winds died down about 30 minutes ago. So he's trying to play, and he's being happy and rambunctious, and so that's why I'm letting him even during the FNL, except licking, no lick. And so, thank you, buddy. So he's got every right to be a little bit happy right now and playful, and I'm going to let him. But and then, so I showed you that. Then the other thing is, so the winds were hitting the back of my rig, and so he went up to the front of the rig and laid down in the seat decided he would take a nap up there. And Jana took that picture from her rig. If she could, I guess she did a telephoto lens and snagged that picture. But so baby boy has he's had his own way of dealing with the lack of sleep today. But that's what we have been dealing with, and I got to show you that again because it's just so adorable to me that he went up there to take a nap on his own. Let me make sure he's just getting another toy out of his toy bin. Good boy. Good boy. And so that been dealing with that. But before I go any further, I want to stop and say that my moderators, 2 of my moderators, have birthdays. Today is Vicky Van Gogh's birthday, and so I don't know that she can be on because the owner of the company where she works is in town today. And I was like, oh, how special. Your boss came into town just for your birthday. And she was like, yeah, that's it. So she wasn't sure what time she would get through with work today, but her family's going to take care of her tomorrow. But happy birthday, Vicky, if you see the replay, and we understand that you couldn't be on here tonight. And then Pup Camper 58, tomorrow is her birthday. So 2 of my moderators have birthdays right now. Happy birthday early, Cheryl, one day. That's just awesomeness. Oh, no, he's got my sunglasses. Hang on, y'all. No, honey, you can't have my sunglasses. Oh, here. I keep a bone back here for that reason. So, let me give him a bone. He had my sunglasses. No, you can have this. You want this? Here. Come here, get this. Not the Kleenexes. Here, get this. Oh, good boy. Good boy. You want that? All right. Good boy. All right. So now you'll probably hear the munching for a while. So I have to keep everything up high. The problem with that he had my sunglasses is he has learned how to go from the passenger chair to the cabinet next to the passenger chair. So not good. And so I got to keep an eye on that. And now I don't remember where I was. So I'll come back to where I was, but I want to catch up on comments too. How are y'all doing? I'm just like that. I'm like on overdrive because I haven't had any sleep, and I'm not losing my voice from talking. I'm losing my voice from lack of sleep. And I didn't get to take a nap or anything today. I'm going to tell you about that in a minute because there was stuff I had to do. No choice. Let's see. I'm catching up on comments. Y'all bear with me. Talk amongst yourselves. Let's see. Oh, hey! Look here. What are you doing? You gonna come get him? Oh, God. He says, I'll meet you out. Let's go to the front door. Thank you, Jana. Hey, Jana. Wait, where'd she go? Oh. Hey, get the spray bottle to take with you. Here, I've got it here with me. So he barks when he gets ready to come home, whether she's ready for him to come home or not. Oh, it's okay.
Just be aware of what it... Oh.
What is it?
This is messing with your microphone really
Oh, gosh, I'm sorry.
That's why I was like, something's going on.
Why didn't you text me?
Well, I almost did, and then you got still, and then moving it around, I was like...
Oh, you guys, that's been the whole... God, and we've been on here. I'm so embarrassed. That's been 25 minutes.
Yeah.
You guys, when there is an audio problem, would y'all please tell me so I can get it corrected?
Well, I kept thinking your camera's up here, but
Oh
in your
no.
audio, so it was just making. I thought,
Oh,
him
I'm
doing
so
that.
sorry.
Is it better now, y'all?
So Jenna wants to know if the audio's better now that she's told me it was bad.
I almost texted
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Anytime that there's
Anytime
an
you were
issue.
moving,
Oh,
and I
shoot.
was like, I can't figure out why.
Nobody's going to want to sit through that. I am so sorry.
It's okay.
So, well, thank you. He's just, because he's been cooped up in here with the winds and...
Did you go see Sammy?
It's a live stream. You never know what you're going to get because it's live. I am so sorry about the volume, though, you guys.
Well, now he can move around and it won't mess with the
Oh, you thought you were coming to get him because you thought it was him?
something. Yeah,
Oh,
I have to go.
well, you don't have to take him then if that's why you were taking him.
No, I'll take him.
Okay. It'll be good practice to use the bottle and make him not bark. I don't want him driving you crazy.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, my gosh. Thank you. Oh, my.
It'll be better.
Yeah.
It was weird on my laptop. It was muffled, but on my phone it wasn't. So I was like,
Oh, gosh. You guys, I am so sorry about that. That's horrible. That's just... Nobody wants to listen to a video where that audio is messed up like that. And so... Okay, so Robin is telling us what a king's cake is in New Orleans. She says it is shaped like a rope that is attached together with a hole in the middle. They have different flavors on the inside and are covered with purple, gold, and green sugar. There you go, a New Orleans king cake. Thank you for sharing that. Jay Navarro says, just finished, maybe I should have read this before I put this up. Just finished keeping on. What a great read. Thank you so much. Going to read the other two in the series, in the trilogy. Put rocks in your pocket. Put rocks in your pocket. What does that mean, Jay? I don't know what that means, but thank you so much. I'm so glad that you enjoyed Keep On Keeping On. And it's a trilogy. It ends with those 3 stories. I'm working on a series right now that can be ongoing, and we'll see how it goes. Soraro, here, I'll type up. Soraro is Sawaro. That's how my understand Sawawo, and it's the RROH pronunciation that gets me, Sawawo, and it's not spelled that way at all. Because if I go in, I mean it's Sawawo equals Sawawo. So that is, the spelling doesn't tell you how it's pronounced at all, and I can't say ROs. So that's why I have trouble with it, but Sawawo. Yes, I have one of Joan's wood round mandalas, and you can we'll go to Joan's if you're in the area, and a Texas lady. Oh, I need to get rid of that. Sorry. He was so scared, and he, like I said, he'll sleep through hail, thunder, lightning. Nothing bothers him, but that wind. He was so scared. And I saw that you said that, Suzanne, and I saw your text where you were telling me that. I just haven't had a chance to respond, and I'll get back to you on that. Finn is my parrot. That's right. And then when whatever it was that hit the RV, it hit the side over here by my door, and it went across my hood. And Carmen, he is a treasure. He truly is, and I love him too. But when that happened, all that little boy wanted out. He just wanted out to go attack it. He didn't care what it was. He was on protect mode at that point. And I was just like, you're this big. You ain't getting out there and protecting anything in the middle of the night. But he was ready. He wanted out that door to go get whatever it was. Hi, Jane. Good to see you. Happy Friday to you. Thank you, Patty. Yes. And thank you, Katie. Linda, yes, you will make it to California and the West Coast, and you're going to love it when you do. Let me tell you, the West Coast, from California, Oregon, up to Washington State is just beautiful. I know it is a great picture of him on the steering wheel. I agree. And Finn asleep at the wheel. That's it right there, Suzanne. Hi, Kathy Decree. Good to see you. Yes, he is such a cute baby. Y'all let me know how the sound is. What I had done is I tried to cover up my keyboard with a pillowcase to get rid of some of the glare on my glasses, and that's what was making the noise, and so I'm so sorry. And there y'all all are saying happy birthday to Vicky, and bye Surf and Dodo, I'm glad that you were on here, and Pup Camper saying thank you for the birthday wishes, and yeah, And so Joan is saying in this wind she does not need to collapse her clam. She has a center pole in it and it always stays up. It always stays up because this isn't Joan's first rodeo. She knows how to rig that clam. She knows how to she taught us how to do our canopy and everything at Tyson Wells. Taught Janice a few tricks about tying the knots and how to buckle things down, and Joan's clam is not going to go anywhere. She is an artist even at securing that. Yep, no sleep and lots of caffeine. That's been my day, and I'll get back to that in just a minute. Yeah, Jana to the rescue. She came over. The reason she's not here is because I didn't want her getting out in the cold and the wind and after dark, and she did it anyway. Okay, thank you, Suzanne. Yeah, but I'm glad to hear that it wasn't that bad, because I was like, oh no, thank you. I'm glad. Christine said she thought it was the wind. I get that. And Kathy got scratching from Finn. And I'm so relieved that y'all didn't get that so bad. Travels, squirrel. Travels, you know me so well. Thank you, Betty. And thank you, Sue. I'm just so tickled to death to hear from you and that you're here. And Carmen says didn't notice that much. And Suzanne says Jana to the rescue. And Patty said it was okay for her. Thank you. And I'm so grateful to Jana for coming to get Finn, just in case that's what it was. And let's see. Oh, there's my cousins, Cindy and Mike, and they say it's 80 there. It's so that's almost 30 degrees warmer than us here. And yeah, man, y'all would not believe I'm going to put this up so you know what I'm talking about. Y'all would not believe the protective beast mode Finn got into. I'm like, he turned into this mountain lion. It was crazy. And so, good. Suzanne says sound is fine, and Frugal says it's much better. Thank you so much. And tradition says for Cindy says that if you get the baby in the king cake, you're the next year's Mardi Gras king or queen. Robin, you live in New Orleans and have your whole life. Did you ever eat the baby? That's just a crazy thing. Is that a true tradition for natives there in New Orleans? Robin. And Lorelai is on and says, howdy, friends. Okay, so I shared with y'all that in the last 48 hours, I've had maybe 3 hours sleep. And, of course, that hasn't been contiguous. And so I'm a little punchy, giddy, stupid. I don't know what word you want to call it, but our one. I'm just kind of silly. But so I showed you the pictures of Finn today. But then this morning, today was the day, and I'm not going to cry, and I'll tell you why. Okay, so let me back up. So what we're doing tonight is we're talking about KOKO ain't easy, but we keep going, keep on keeping on, no matter what, one day at a time, right? KOKO NMWO. That's my thing. And so, I get to look at the fun side of Finn. I could get aggravated and of all days of him climbing all over me and everything. It's like, oh my God, I'm so tired. Would you please freaking get off me? But I choose to look at this little boy that was petrified last night. I mean, he just was shivering, and except for when he wanted to go attack whatever hit our rig. And today, he lives in the moment. It's like, that was last night. Today he's over it and ready to play. And I just think that is a great lesson. It's like, I don't want to, and I don't want to take that away from him. And it's hard enough for any dog to be cooped up when it's weather like this. He's only been able to go outside twice today, now 3 times with Mama Jana. But it's like, I just think that is a good lesson, and one of the keep on keeping on things I wanted to talk about tonight. It's like, Finn he didn't get any sleep either, well, except on the steering wheel today. But he didn't get any sleep either. But he doesn't hold on to that. He is living in the moment, and he's ready to go, and he's getting his bones, and he's enjoying life. And I just think that there's a lesson there for us. I just wish that my lighting was better. I don't have a studio. I live in an RV. I'm on a Social Security budget with a little bit of income. Everybody thinks, oh my God, you must make a lot of money with your books and your YouTube and KOKO fam members and everything. And I make enough to not be indigent. And I'm very, very grateful for that. But I don't have enough money to build a studio or get the expensive lighting, or I have a friend that just buys all these constant toys and electronics and stuff, and you're not ever going to get that on my channel. So the lighting you get is glare in my eyes, circles under my eyes. This little thing right here, it makes me look like I got war paint on, whatever that is. And thank y'all so very much for being here and for being a part of my journey anyway. Squirrel, what the heck was I saying? Before I got off on the lighting. Oh my God. I probably shouldn't have held an FNL tonight because I'm so whacked out from no sleep. I don't remember. Anyway, lesson from Finn. Oh, I wasn't going to cry. So the other thing was, today was the day that my sister with Alzheimer's went into a care facility. The reasons around her going into a care facility is what bothers me. Not that she had to go into a care facility. It's a nice one, so I'm grateful for that. And I understand the decision. Everybody has to do what they need to do whenever that time comes. And it's not that I am against anyone having to go into a care facility when the time is right. The reasons that she got put in one is what's bothering me, and that's family dynamics that I'm not going to share live. Obviously, I'm not going to share publicly. I did an article with my KOKO fam and did a little bit more BTS behind the scenes for them. But that was really hard for me today. And in interacting with my family members around her placement today, my goal was, and again on 3 hours of sleep in 2 days, it wasn't easy. My goal was to do no harm, to watch my mouth, watch my tongue, keep my opinions to myself, be supportive, show up as love, keep the doors open so that I can stay in touch with my sister. Because this is some of the family, that when I moved into my van, they shut me out. And they can just as easily block me from my sister's phone or whatever they choose to do. And so I had to walk a very fine line of not speaking my mind. Who wants to hear what I have to say anyway, right? Not my circus, not my monkeys. What I didn't need to go there. So that was my entire goal. And I was grieving for my sister. At the same time, celebrating for her that she gets to go somewhere where she's going to get the support she needs. So it was a morning of feels, a morning of emotions. And I just, what I've learned is if I can just sit with something long enough, and not get in the way, not do harm, that it works itself out. I will tell you that this afternoon I called my sister and I said, "Hey, what are you doing?" She goes, "I'm sitting in a room, a big room, with people I don't know, watching TV." And I'm like, "Well, sister, you've been wanting," and she had been wanting to get out of the environment she was in and go somewhere new and make friends. We had talked, and when she was clear of mind, she was clear that that's what she wanted to do. So I reminded her that she'd been excited about going to this place, not sure if she would remember or not. And she's like, "I know, but I don't know anybody." And she's whispering, And I said, "Well, and I said, well, when you first started going to your church," which she went to the same church for 40 years. I'm like, "When you first started going to your church, you didn't know anybody there either." She goes, "Shh, lower your voice. Everybody can hear you." She had me on speaker. And so I said, "Well, take me off speaker." She goes, "I don't know how to do that." And so one of the nurses nearby, her staff, heard, and and came over and took it off speaker, and they said, "Now you can put it up to your ear." And she goes, "Okay, thank you." And I'm like, "Sorry, sis, I didn't know that." She's like, "That's okay." She goes, "No, I don't know these people." And I said, "Well, you're going to have to get to know them." I said, "Introduce yourself." And she goes, "I don't know how." And so I heard somebody in the background. I said, "Well, him, ask him his name." And she goes, "Sir, what is your name?" And he's like, "I don't know." And I said, "Well, tell him." I didn't know what to do at that point. So I said, "Well, tell him your name." And she goes, my name is, and I'm like, "Shirley, your name's Shirley." "My name is Shirley." And I don't remember what he said, but then I said, "Well, tell him who you're talking to," because I wanted to see if she was present and knew. And she goes, "I'm talking to my baby sister." He's like, "I don't care." And my sister and I started laughing. And so then, to change the subject, I said, "Well, what are you watching on TV?" And she said, "I don't know." She goes, it's they're on horses and they're shooting guns a lot." And I said, "Is it a Western?" And she goes, "Oh, yeah, it's probably a Western." That's what it is. And so I'm sharing that because it's been a long time since I've been, well, I went to a couple of months. I was on my way to see my sister when Bandit died, and that was in August. And and that whole weekend was just her and I. She was still in her home at that time that she and her husband had for decades. And it was just she and I, other than my other sister that came to visit for a little bit, and my niece, which was wonderful. And I got that sister time with her. And since then, I haven't been able to have a conversation with her where we could have fun, where we could laugh, where she wasn't being told what to do or what to say or what not to say or being corrected or just, oh my God. And there you go. You keep on keeping on no matter what, one day at a time, and it works itself out. Is all that other stuff still going on? Yeah. But does it matter? No. I'm going to get to have these moments with my sister for as long as I can. And that's all that matters. And it took her being moved into a facility for maybe the wrong reasons. Who cares? It's all good. And so I always say, there's always something to be grateful for. You just have to dig deeper and look harder for it sometimes. And I'm grateful that I have a dog that can, let things go. I don't have to worry about him biting me. He's not Bandit, but I don't have to worry about him biting me. He gets in the trash. We'll work with that. He has no boundaries. He'll jump and land on my head and stay there. All of those things are things that I can work with, but he's full of life. I'm going to get to connect with my sister in a way that works for her and I without her having to just be corrected all the time. I've already said that. And so then the other thing that happened today, let me catch up on comments and I'll go to the third thing that happened and then we'll start winding down. But anyway, let me catch up. And if this just doesn't even make any sense to y'all, I'm sorry, but it's what was on my heart and I wanted to share it. Oh yeah, so Gail, hi Gail. Gail, you're here tonight. Gail usually catches the replay, so thank you, Gail. I get it. You've got, she usually. I think it's a. See, I lost my Kleenex, and I'm gonna have to find it. Oh, there it is. I can't leave stuff like that lying around anymore. Anyway, she has something that she does on Friday evenings. And it's like my friend Jam Van, Sandy, she does too. And so it's really a treat to have you here. But she says she remembers the tour of Joan's Scamp and Clam. Yes, that is on my channel. I don't have the link handy right now, but yeah, Joan's tour of her scamp is on my channel. Y'all go check that out. And okay, so Robin says that in New Orleans, for the person who gets the baby in the king cake these days brings the next king cake. There you go. Because I bet back in the day, though, that they could do it to where it's the next king and queen. But New Orleans has gotten so big, there's no way that they could make that the tradition anymore. And Suzanne, yes, there's a couple of places where you can see that. There's one where we had a movie night in her clam one night, and you can see her clam. And Kathy says, you don't eat the baby, you get the baby. Yeah, so my cousin Cindy, we think so much alike. She's saying the same thing. And Daryl says he can't sleep when the wind's blowing in his Class C either. And I put in earplugs, and I was able to sleep when Finn was finally able to go to sleep. But he wasn't able to go to sleep till like 4 o'clock this morning, and even then, just for a couple of hours. Suzanne is sharing with Chris that she had a Shih Tzu, and Bonnie same. And Cindy says you can't eat the baby; it's plastic. Well, anymore they make cakes look like trains and money and oh my gosh. Robin says the tradition I'm talking about goes back to the early days of Mardi Gras but doesn't happen today. That's what I was thinking. Thank you for confirming that. Cindy, consider your source, hon. That's my cousin, y'all, so she knows me. Yeah, I've had a friend who a tree fell on their rig, and gosh, I guess that was 8 or 9 years ago, and I did a fundraising for them. But yeah, it's no fun. Yes, Chris, I'm gonna have to get some sleep soon. Anybody would, anybody would. But yeah, it can be very, very detrimental for me, but I'm on it. I'll be okay. Betty says they want the real you, Deborah. We want the real you. Well, that's good because that's what you get. I'm going to talk in the morning, I think, about mask during morning coffee with Deborah, and we'll talk a little bit more about that, about being real and sharing. Being authentic, and Texas lady, thank you. And thank you so much. Yeah, and frugal too. She's always 100% herself. And thank you, Texas lady. That's so sweet. And Caroline says, when it comes to family, bio and chosen, best needed to achieve your goal of communicating with my sister. That's right. That's all that mattered. That's all I cared about, was making sure I kept that line of communication open. Hey, Jeff, I don't know if you saw, I said, I don't know if it was morning coffee with Deborah or whatever. I can't believe you came by QIA and I didn't get a picture. I hope that you can make it to Gringos, my mini meetup on the 16th from 11 to 1 so that I can get a picture with you this year. I'll be sad if not, because I know you're going to be leaving the area soon. Thank you. I'm glad you're able to laugh with me. And Desert Deb, thank you. You guys get it. Thank you. I got Kathy's allergies going. Thank you so much, Texas Lady. It meant everything to me to be able to talk with her today. And she usually asks me, "Where are you?" And I'll tell her, Southwest Arizona or Quartzsite or Yuma, whatever, just to mix it up a little bit for her because she won't remember. And sometimes by the end of the conversation, she'll ask me again, "Where are you?" And where she was, they would correct her. "Mom, you've already asked." It's like, who the hell cares? Let her ask it a million times. But anyway, it was fun today. We just got to laugh and be ourselves. And I love that all of you are saying happy birthday. Hey, Megan, glad you found us. I bet that's right. Robin living in New Orleans. She can't tell how many king cakes she's bought over the years. Jeff says sleep is overrated. See, Jeff, I disagree. I would say sleep is highly underrated at this point. I need sleep. Thank you, Kathy, for asking everyone to hit the thumbs up. I appreciate that. And I did a few other tours. That's right. And, thank you. I wouldn't want anybody coming into my home and not making me feel helpful. And no, Jeff, you can't say that. And that's mental malpractice. Don't do that. I want a picture, my friend. Patty, yes, you get it. Until she fell and broke her collarbone. I understand, Patty. And bless you. And Texas Lady gifted somebody a membership. Who got it? That is so cool. We'll have to see who got the membership. So what Texas Lady Carla did is she went in and she gifted a membership to somebody. YouTube chooses who that is at random. And so somebody gets to be a member on my channel for 30 days. Compliments of Texas Lady. Carla, thank you so much. That is such fun. And here we go. Desert Deb got it. Yay. So Desert Deb, because you're on the live at the same time that she did it, you get to be a KOKO Fam member for 30 days. Compliments of Texas Lady. Thank you, Texas Lady. That is so sweet. Suzanne, that is so sweet. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Betty, thank you. Love your video and Finn's quirkiness. Isn't he the best? Thank you so much. Every little bit helps, Betty, and I really, truly, truly appreciate it. And so Desert Deb is saying thank you for the membership to Texas Lady. This is so cool. Thank you, guys. And thank you, Jeff, Gypsy Minstrels. Hi, Beth. Good to see you. Okay, so the third thing that happened today, you guys. So I did a pre-sale on signed copies of my book to KOKO Fam members only because I don't ship. Shipping and I don't get along. But I wanted my KOKO Fam members to have a chance to get a signed hardback book from me of my latest book, which is short story collections. And a collection of romantic intrigue and adventure. There's 20 stories in here, 5 of which you've never seen before, and then the other you have to buy 2 books. So this is 3 books in one, and it's a hardback only. I offered to the KOKO Fam a discounted pre-sale last month. And so today, of all things, I had to call because it's Friday. I couldn't wait any longer. And I didn't get my books in time, even though I placed the order in time. I didn't get them in time to have them at the January QIA, so I missed out on sales from that. But so I didn't want to wait any longer, so I had it bookmarked on my calendar to call them today. And even though I'm sleepy and tired, I called them. And I was on the phone with KDP customer service for my printing for over maybe not over an hour, but right at an hour. And turns out they were just you have to jump through the hoops and everything that you got to do. First of all, just to get a number where you can actually talk to a person, and that whole process took about 30 minutes before I even got on the phone with somebody. And so I was on the phone for right at an hour, and it turns out that they were just sitting in a warehouse, already printed, sitting in a warehouse. The agent couldn't tell me why. It's like, I don't know why. There's no reason that I can see on file. And so that was another thing that made this last 24 hours a little challenging. And I really, there were a couple of times and I couldn't understand this person, and that plus they talked really fast. And I kept having to go, sweetheart, you're going to have to repeat that, and you're going to have to slow way down. I mean, I bet if I said that once, I said it 6 times. And every time she would say, I'm so sorry, you've already told me that. Let me try again. And she would take a deep breath and she would try to slow down. And we got through it. And the good news is, and I hope you're catching this, that there's good news on the other side of all of this stuff. Yeah, I was late getting my book published this year. Yeah, I didn't get it printed, or I ordered it on time, but it didn't get printed on time to get here for the January QIA. Yeah, I'm missing Tyson Wells. And yeah, I had to call him today and take an hour and a half of my time in brain cells that I did not have. The brain matter it's just not there today, but I did it, and she gave me a guarantee by delivery date. It's like, just like that. Problem cleared up, problem solved. I'm trying not to be skeptical about the delivery date because she was so good and was able to give me a confirmation number and everything. So there's no reason other than to be pessimistic, which I refuse to do, to believe that they won't get here when she says, and then I will get all of the pre-sales out to the lovely people that have been so patient waiting on a signed book from me. I don't ship signed books. The only way you can usually get a signed book from me is if you win one on a contest or if you're in person. So I'm not going to have them for the January 16th mini meetup, but if you want one that day and you're in the area and you're going to be in the area, I'll be able to get it to you the next week, and meet you in town somewhere or something. And so we have to look at and so that's my story on my book. So we just have to look at what life gives us, and I'm getting so much better at it the older I get, about not being reactionary. And it's about time, right? I mean, what was I going to do? Wait till I was 90? I got close. but not being reactionary, and just knowing that it's all okay no matter what. And there goes that no matter what again, right? Just keep on keeping on, one day at a time, no matter what. I got that a little backwards, but y'all know, keep on keeping on no matter what, one day at a time. And it is going to be okay. Might not be the outcome we want. I mean, could be, but might not be. But it is still going to be okay. I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. My late friend Steve Meeks gave me the saying one time, and Jana reminded me of this here a while back. I'm going to give the example right now. It's not quite 6. It's a couple of minutes till, but I'm going to use 6 o'clock for my example. It is 6 o'clock. I am in Quartzsite. I am on my Friday Night Live, and all is well. And in this moment, all my needs are met. However you want to say that. You say where you are. Oh, I forgot the date and time, and what you're doing. I am in Quartzsite on Friday the 9th at 6 o'clock on my Friday Night Live, and all my needs are met. I bet you if you do those 5 things, however you want to say that last part, you may want to say God has met all my needs are met, all is well. However you want to say that. I'm going to do it one more time. It is Friday, January 9th, 6 o'clock p.m. I'm on my live stream. I'm missing one. I forgot Quartzsite. Let me back up. I'm in Quartzsite. It's Friday, January 9th, 6 o'clock p.m. I'm on my FNL, and all is well. I bet if you do those 5 things, and there have been times in my life where I've had to go to the restroom, leave a meeting, whatever I needed to do to be able to recite those 5 things, and it helps if you do count them on your hand. Trust me, it just does. It helps ground you somehow of where you are, day and date, time, what you're doing, and all is well. I bet 99% of the time you can say that. No matter what is going on around you, no matter how bad life is, no matter how stressed you are, I bet that you can say at least all your needs are met. And if you can't, hopefully we still have resources in this country that you can get help. Because there are sometimes when you do need help. I get that, but I'm saying 90% of the time, I think that you can probably say that and it be true. So I'm going to catch up with comments, and if you have anything you want to say or anything you want to ask me, now's the time, because we're going to be hanging up in a little bit. Megan says hello to Midnight Trunk, and she's talking about Beth Midnight Run. But I saw that as Midnight Drunk. I really need some sleep. Oh, oh goodness. Let's see. It always cools off when the sun goes down in the desert. Absolutely. Some days I wait for that. Will I have another signing after I have a supply of the new book? My next book signing is February 7th. I think that's the 7th. Let me look at my calendar. I've got the calendar right here. The first Saturday, February 3rd. No? Yeah, February 7th. So sorry. February 7th, the first Saturday in February at QIA. That after January 16th at Gringos. My next book signing will be February 7th at QIA. Thank you for asking, Jeff. And yeah, the pep talks are good, but that very specific thing is what I was trying to drive home, that you'd be amazed how many times that is so true. Oh, Janice says she's going to bring Finn back so he can say bye to everybody. And Texas Lady says, life throws us so many curves. Your story gives so much hope to others, and she can relate in a good way. Thank you so much, and thank you, Betty. Those were given to me by my late friend Steve Meeks, and they have proven to be true for me over the last 30 years, and I'm just getting better and better at using that tool. And Bonnie says she loves that and uses it and shares it with people who are struggling. Thank you, Bonnie. Pass it on. Absolutely. In honor of Steve, pass it on. And writing a journal. That's right. And Chris says it's the first time hearing this about the 5 things, and she loves it. And Peg says that her motto was one day at a time, one foot in front of the other. That's right. Megan says she can't type fast enough to get their full handle. I get it. And yeah, so here comes the boy. I'm going to get ready because he's going to come in barreling, and that's okay. Here he comes. Y'all hang on. She's going to let him off lead, and he's going to... Ah! Hi, baby. I'm so excited. He says, thank you, Mama Jana. Thank you. Well, there you go. So I'm going to, he's like, don't leave. I'm going to hang up now, everybody. Love you. Keep on keeping on, no matter what, one day at a time. And we'll see you on the next video. Y'all have a good weekend. Come here, baby. Come say bye. Come on. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Keep on keeping on, everybody. Bye.